So I first off just want to give a huge thank you for all the continued support that I've gotten over the past 7 months. It's just been incredible since I first started producing songs back in January, covers, to my first original songs, which were released back in March, and then to the sparse covers that I posted over the past couple months. You know, no matter what I put out there, I always got such loving and kind comments from everybody, and that really does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you. That being said, over the last 7 months or so, I have been working on an album. It's more of a collection of songs. So I mentioned earlier in the year I tried learning producing, trying to get better at it, and I am. But working on this project over the past few months, trying to fine tune it, perfect it, it got so frustrating to the point where I asked myself, why can't I just release the phone recordings I have of these songs or the demo recordings I have of these songs, because I've been sitting on them for so long and I just want them to be out there. I just want to put them out there. And that's when I came up with this idea that I would just sit down, construct a janky setup here and perform them live just so I could get them out there. The collection of songs are called Single Apartment, and they are about my experience living alone. You know, it's a project that I've been working on for a while now and I'm very passionate about, and I'll be releasing the individual produced songs periodically in the future. But for now, I will just be performing them live and maybe talking a little bit about each one after I play it. And I really just hope you guys enjoy it. I've worked really hard on it, and yeah, so here we go. Life can be very different just a mile from here. A year-long conquest and I still haven't overcome fear. And I only fooled myself by thinking that I didn't need your help. And who would believe you could say it didn't work out for me? 'Cause now I'm moving out my single apartment. The last few months, yeah, they were the hardest. And I just hid away from all of my problems. I closed the door like I never just saw them. 'Cause everyone was gone. Everyone was gone. I didn't comprehend that I really truly cut myself off. Why leave if I can just order everything from Amazon? And the people I thought were the problem weren't the only ones who turned out to cause them. But now I see I'm my very own worst enemy. 'Cause now I'm moving out my single apartment. The last few months, yeah, they were the hardest. And I just hid away from all of my problems and closed the door like I never just saw them. 'Cause everyone was gone. Everyone was gone. Yeah, only make human contact maybe 3 times a week. And develop a severe habit of not caring what I eat. Yeah, only make human contact maybe 3 times a week. And develop a severe habit of not caring what I eat. 'Cause everyone was gone. Everyone was gone. Everyone was gone. Everyone was gone. so weird talking about stuff, but I'm going to do it. Single apartment is kind of the context for the rest of the collection. As I said earlier, this whole thing is called single apartment because all of it's spawned purely from living alone. And I think living alone it's a unique circumstance. You know, there are days where, you know, I just wouldn't ever leave my apartment because I didn't need to, or I didn't live with anybody. Living alone was incredibly inside my own comfort zone. I have a lot of anxiety around social situations, and I have a lot of anxiety about, you know, going to events and going out and getting out there. I'd make human contact like 2-3 times a week, you know? I mean, like I go to classes, I go run errands, I do things like that, but there were times where I'd go days without leaving the apartment, and there are times there I'd go days without, you know, not having conversation with somebody, and, you know, that can really mess with you, and it did for me, at least. So that's essentially what the song is about, is that complete and total isolation that you get when you live alone. It's what can really get you and spawns everything that comes after. All this rambling is so... I have no idea what I'm saying, but we're going to keep going. This next one is called End of the Line. That's just so too much for that one point in life where I have to choose from. Do I run or do I hide? And I know I'll make it up still, despite reservations from before. I gotta try. I'm at the end of the line. When you're overwhelmed with change, I'm at the end of the line. I'm taking life day by day, but I gotta try. I gotta try just one more time. Just one more time. Everyone's just so tall here. I can't see from behind, I just feel small here. I feel safer in my mind, and I know I made it up as I went. Survived those years and all events I survived. I'm at the end of the line. When you're overwhelmed with change, I'm at the end of the line. I'm taking life day by day, but I had to try. I had to try just one more time. Just one more, just one more, just one more time. Just one more, just one more, just one more time. Oh, no, yeah, no. So when I first started living alone, I told myself, when it got bad, I told myself that all I had to do was make it until the end of the semester, and everything would be all right after that. And then after the end of the semester, it got to the point where I was like, okay, all I have to do is make it to the end of the next few months, and everything will be okay. And after those few months, it'd be like, all right, now all I gotta get through is these next few weeks and everything's gonna be good. And then those few weeks became a week. Those weeks became a day, to the point where I was literally, you know, I just gotta get through this one day and everything will be okay. And at that point, every day it felt like I was at the end of the line. I was at my breaking point every single day, waking up in the morning till midnight. I was at the end of the line. And it's not an amazing mentality, but it's what inspired the song. It's a relatively upbeat song, but the concept's pretty sad now that I think about it. That's just how it went. That was just, kind of the blueprint of each day. But I think, the crux of the song is, trying one more time every time, because in the end, that's all that matters, is what you do tomorrow, is what you do the next day. And sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes that's just how you live life. So, hey. So this next one is called Prices. Tell me everything. What's on your mind? Let it out, what keeps you up at night? 'Cause if it doesn't get better, then it only gets worse. And the pain we feel, we hide where it hurts. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? 'Cause it costs the same, the price we pay for the love we take. We feel the pain, but I'll be alright. But I am terrified, yeah. I'm terrified. If you're feeling down, give me a sign. Let it out, what keeps you from living life. 'Cause if it doesn't get better, then it only gets worse. And the pain we feel, we hide where it hurts. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? 'Cause it costs the same, the price we pay for the love we take. We feel the pain, but I will be alright. But I am terrified, yeah. Terrified. 'Cause I'm alone out here, outside the lines, yeah. I'm alone out here, outside the lines. 'Cause I'm alone out here, outside the lines. I'm alone out here, outside the lines, yeah. yeah, it doesn't really get any brighter from here. But I do think that the song poses an interesting concept. That being what the price of love is, or what the cost of it is. At times, it felt like I was paying some sort of price. That for some whatever reason, for all the time I had spent with my family, my friends, everything beforehand, when I was alone, I was paying the price of it. I mean, that's why the song ends the way it does, is because, whatever anxiety, depression I might have had, the worst part of it was easily just the pure loneliness of, what I was experiencing. And that's really what the song is about, is that was just the price for, the love I had taken in the past, or the love I'll get in the future. And that's just the way it was, or that's the way it felt. So, I don't know. This next one is called Twirling. Didn't know how cold I'd be in this summer heat, waiting for someone else. Leave life on a high, but it always comes crashing down. And it's been like this so long, didn't think I'd get used to it. But now at night I find escape, and I'm falling, twirling in your eyes. Oceans passing by, angels in the sky. My mind is racing, hoping I survive. Trying not to cry, remembering your eyes, and slowly back to earth. Have I always been filled with doubt? How long have I been in the clouds? Well, I've been floating so long, I need someone to pull me down. But how do I try forgetting you when I keep falling, twirling in your eyes? Oceans passing by, angels in the sky. My mind is wasted, flawed by design, ravaged by the time that I spent in your eyes, and it came crashing down. Whoa. I don't know. To me, just eyes are memorable. just someone's eyes. And that's relatively cliche. That's very cliche. But, I think just the concept of getting lost in someone's eyes it's easily song-worthy. So, that one I just had a lot of fun with, reminiscing, stuff like that. It's getting harder and harder to talk about these songs. Just because, not that I'm embarrassed by them or anything, I want to be vulnerable and talk about these things genuinely. But this one's just fairly straightforward, I would say. There isn't much more to it than that. This next one is called Years Gone By. That I've gone both ways. I can't remember why I chased those years gone by, but now I hide away. Didn't give a second thought to turning 18, but I'm too old now to be thinking those things. 2 years gone by, they feel so far away. Could have acted out those dreams, they didn't amount. Nothing lasts forever, but it feels like it's been a while. Those years gone by for now, but by all accounts, tell me it gets better, and I'll trust you found your way. In all honesty, I've tried forgetting those days, tried to escape, but I'm in my own way. This thrill ride we call our lives, it fades someday. Tell me the truth without leaning one way. I should have known by now. It hurts either way, this constant shroud. It feels so overplayed, verplayed. Could have lived without those demons we surmount. Nothing lasts forever, but it feels like it's been a while. Those years gone by for now, but by all accounts, you told me it got better, so I'll trust you found your way. This session has gone on for so long now that, I've made so many mistakes, and I think I'm just gonna leave it in. You can't be perfect. You know, when you're living in isolation, you have so much time to yourself, you think about all those things. You think about how much has changed, you know, how you got here, where you'll go from here, and how all the past memories and all the years before that are supposed to help you make sense of all that. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're just left in the complete dark. You know, all that time felt like an instant. It felt like one single moment in between the time that I turned 18 and now, right now. When I was writing the song, so much was changing. So much had changed, and so much was going to change, that it felt very overwhelming. You know, it feels really like, oh, you know, wise beyond my years to try and be 20 and talk about how, you know, how everything's changing so fast or how so much has changed. But it's true. I think even young people can comprehend just how much changes in so little time, it seems. This song really is just trying to make sense out of it all. So the next song is called Enough. It's going to be on the piano, so I won't be using the guitar. And it will be my final song of the collection. If you've stayed this long, if you've listened this long, thank you, because that really does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate that I'm put in this surreal position even now when I have just over 100 subscribers, and you know, my music and you know, all that is out there. That's still very surreal to me. But it makes it all worth it, all the anxiety regarding all the music that I'm trying to put out, or all the stuff that I'm working on or trying to get good at, or trying to make a marketable skill and everything. It makes all of it worth it when I actually put it out there and people listen to it and people enjoy it. You know, that just makes it all worth it. So thank you so much for staying if you have stayed this long. This didn't turn out at all how I thought it would. Not at all how I thought it would. I made a lot of mistakes in my performances and recording myself talking and doing these things, but I think regardless of however this turned out, I was always gonna put it out there. I needed to put it out there because, you know, this is the end of a pretty significant period in my life. I move out of this apartment in a couple days, and this period in my life spawned this project, and this project I became very passionate about, and now this period of my life is ending. It feels only right that I just put it out there, and you know, that's how I feel like it's just meant to be. Anyway, if you listen this far, thank you, because it does mean a lot to me and I appreciate it a lot. The next song is called Enough, like I said earlier, and I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the collection. Thank you. Stretching one moment in to 1,000 memories, letting one moment choose what lies ahead of me. 'Cause I'm off on my own, not that I wanna be alone, I just figured I should go. I'm too old to be at home. I went and I saw, and in the end I lost it all. 2 years was all it took to break me. So am I lost? Haven't this war right before me, 'cause I haven't done enough to overcome fear. Not enough, not enough, yeah. So just change your point of view, 'cause there's nothing wrong with you. Call your bluff, 'cause you're enough. And I'll try to find my way out past those demons we found, 'cause we're enough, you're enough, yeah. It's easy to feel like you're not enough, and it's easy to feel like you're out of touch. And they say it gets better with time, so trust you'll get better.